Well, hello and welcome to Gear Gyan with me, Sahil Jagtiani, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. And in today's very special episode, I'm reviewing a guitar that you might have seen in the background many a time, and it's due for an upgrade. But before we get into telling you what this guitar is and how I came to acquire it, please do click that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos.
Saw your face in my dreams yesterday, with your everlasting smile and grace, and I knew then that it would be forever, that we'd hold on to love eternally.
So this 12-string guitar was assembled in Pune by a gentleman called Firoze Mistry. He is a very good guy, and he is a very old gentleman who has been a guitar aficionado, a guitar repairer, a guitar assembler, a general lover of all things guitar and music. He's a very nice gentleman. I love talking to him. I can spend, hours on end just discussing music with him. He had assembled this guitar some time back, and he was like, Sahil, not playing it much. Would you like to buy it? And I'm like, yes, please. Yes, please. I've been looking for a 12-string electric guitar for some time. And I bought it. And basically, he told me the story of how he bought the bridge, and he basically had it put together on this particular body and yada, yada, yada. He put the electronics on himself. He didn't like the sound of the Tele neck pickup, so he put a Strat style neck pickup on that, and he's routed out the, the cavity on the pick guard. He put some generic tuners, and he put this, string retainer to make sure that it stays relatively in tune. It's neck heavy. It's very neck heavy, okay? And yes, it has some marks of usage of love and uses. And one day when I feel like it, I'm going to send this across to my pal Om in Delhi, and I'm going to make him paint it, okay? But that day hasn't come. That day has not arrived. That day has not arrived. So right now it's with me. It plays beautifully. Sounds amazing. So enough jibber jabber. I have no idea what the woods are. I have no idea what the pickup is. I'm not even going to bother to guess. Some Chinese. It's some Chinese. I was going to say Chinese generic. I said Chinese. Generic. That's a new one. So Chinese generic would be generic. That's a new phrase, guys. Generic. It's generic. Anyway, I'm going to plug into my Fender Tonemaster Deluxe Reverb amp out from emulated output number 2, the Royer 1-to-1. Some strumming, some single note stuff. Let's get to it. So that was the playthrough. I was going to do a third type of playthrough with some pick notes, but unfortunately the selector switch is sort of like not given way. There seems to be a loose connection, and the bridge, it wasn't playing after the first two playthroughs. I guess it was destined only for that. So now, did you like it? Do you like 12 strings? Like me, do you love the 12 strings? It's my dream to have, you know, I was really inspired to start playing guitar. I think there were two people that really piqued my interest in 12 strings. One, of course, was when I was 16. I was staying up late with this Norwegian friend of mine. He says, man, do you know music? And I'm like, yeah, I know music. He's like, but do you know music? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, if you want to know music, you got to watch this video with me. So it was, I think, about 1 o'clock at night, and he puts on Led Zeppelin live at Madison Square Garden. And I was blown away. I was like, that's music, man. I mean, that's amazing. John Bonham, Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, and of course, Jimmy Page, 12-string guitar, double neck, Stairway to Heaven, my Lord Almighty. That was it. You know, I was like, I want to be able to do that someday. That's amazing, you know. Of course, I don't do that stuff. I do other stuff, but I still love that stuff. I still love listening to Stairway to Heaven. There was another guitarist in Bombay who had an Ovation 12-string, and he used to play it, and I used to just love listening to him play, and I was like, wow, okay, I need that guitar someday in my life. And I got this 12-string. I did have a Taylor 12-string, which I've already reviewed. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out in the card above. But I don't know, it didn't gel with me. And I do like this guitar a lot. Okay, there are some flaws with it. We're going to talk more about those now. The first flaw is fret ends. Yeah, I'm going to wait until the monsoon's over and see where we're at in terms of the fret ends, and then I'll do some work on them. The tuners, not very, very responsive, okay? The trouble is, the moment I get some high quality, you know, good ratio tuners, I'm going to get a lot more neck dive, which I don't want. So if you have an idea on which are really good tuners, which can basically be drop-in replacements for these tuners, please let me know in the comment section below. I know Geico makes them, but I mean, a bit of a hit and miss. I could do maybe 2 sets of 3x3s and put them on this. I think that's possible. Let me see, I'll figure it out. But leave your suggestions in the comment section below. I mean, I would love to buy Graphtec ratio tuners, but those are going to be very, very heavy. Then the other problem I have with this is I don't like the way this looks. I'm going to put a tele pickup on this. I'm going to take this to Naveen. I'm going to change this black pick guard. I'm going to put maybe a, I don't know, some kind of a mint lime green. I don't know what I'm going to put, man. Mint pick guard, I'll put that. And I'm going to change out the electronics. I'm going to put a 5-way switch like I have on, where's my brown tele? My brown tele. If you haven't seen me assemble that thin line tele, go and check it out. It's in the card above that video. It has a 5-way option where you get basically out of phase, series, parallel, neck and bridge. So super useful. I'm going to do the same mod. I have a set of Guitar Fetish pickups which I had you know, I tried them out on that Making Samick Sexy Again series, where, you know, you have those humbucker adapter, you know, rings. You can basically put them on a humbucker routed guitar. And I did, and I played it. And if you haven't checked it out, go check it out in the card above. Yeah, so I could use those pickups, and I have another pickguard, like I said, so I'll use that. I'll change the control plate. I have a new, you know, control plate with some good CTS pots, and I think I'm going to just use that, and a nice Switchcraft output jack. This output jack is pretty trashy. I'm not happy with it at all. I'm going to change that. Yeah, I think you're going to see a marked difference. Of course, I'll get to play a little bit more in the next episode when I am when I'm finished modding this baby. I'll probably wait till the end for the tuners, because I'm managing okay, I just don't want to land up putting a lot of weight on this headstock. So let's see where this journey takes me, But all in all, Mr. Firoze Mistry, thank you for trusting me with your baby. It's in great hands. And of course, one day when the paint chips and there are more dings and dents, I'm going to have this baby painted and it's going to look even more stunning. But it's a part of the collection and it's going nowhere. So double thumbs up from my end.